Welcome to IrieJam 360 Entertainment News. I'm your host, Electra. For this news feature and more things, download the IrieJam 360 app for iPhone and Android devices. Follow us on social media. You can also visit IrieJam.com. In today's stories, lawyer confident of Tommy Lee. Dalton commands the X Factor. Spice goes nude. And Norris Ware dies. Last week was pretty hectic, and surely the most shocking news was the death of Diddy's longtime girlfriend Kim Porter. On the local scene, Tommy Lee's lottery scamming trial commenced. A 3.7 magnitude tremor rattled Jamaica on Wednesday. Or girl Alia Atkinson won gold in the 150-meter breaststroke in Singapore. Way to go, Alia! So we begin with Tommy Lee. The artist's attorney, Ernest Smith, feels that Tommy Lee and his co-accused O'Brien Smith will be exonerated in their lottery scamming trial currently underway in the Supreme Court downtown Kingston. After the second day, Smith expressed confidence that a no-case submission, if entered, would be upheld. Tommy Lee and Smith were charged in February 2014 on suspicion of breaches of the Law Reform Act. They were charged after investigations stemming from a traffic stop led police to a Kingston 5 apartment where several documents which allegedly relate to an international lottery sweepstake were seized. Last week in court, a woman constable informed the proceedings that Junior Heavy Fraser, and quote, told us that he rented the apartment on behalf of Mr. Russell. Tommy Lee's real name is Leroy Russell. Another police officer told the court that he observed a sergeant removing a laptop from behind a washing machine. The court was told that the suspects were cautioned and asked to whom the laptop belonged. One of the accused reportedly said that all of us used the laptop. Tommy Lee returns to court today to answer to the charges. The trial was adjourned in the home circuit court on Friday. Dalton made everybody listen on X Factor. On Saturday night, Dalton delivered another impressive performance which had the judges and studio audience spellbound. His cover of Beyoncé's Listen, accompanied by the show's orchestra, won a standing ovation from the judges. Simon Cowell, Ada Williams, Nile Rodgers standing in for Robbie Williams, and Dalton's mentor, Louis Tomlinson. Not surprisingly, Dalton again made the iTunes chart for a fourth week running. He is leading the way. The song is currently the best-selling of Saturday's night's performances and ranks at number 18 in the overall iTunes download chart, the highest-ranking release from all this year's live shows so far. What's more, Dalton's covers of California Dreaming, Creep, and I Have Nothing from past weeks are also currently ranking in iTunes' Top 100 countdown. Dalton is the only X Factor act to currently crack the top end of the chart. The sixth and semi-final results show will air at 8 p.m. on Sunday, November 25. Meanwhile, Dalton is ecstatic. Can you blame him? Prior to the show on Saturday, he took to social media to express his awe and gratitude. I am singing with an orchestra of 30 musicians tonight. My life has been made. Anything after this is bonus or brata. I am honored. Wow, little me, Dalton Harris singing on the X Factor with an orchestra in front of millions? I am so grateful. So grateful. Also, Dalton posted a picture of himself posing with Olympian Usain Bolt and paid tribute to Bolt for paving the way so that dreamers like himself can aspire to be great. Rihanna did it, Little Mix did it, and so Spice did it too. Okay, so nudity is supposed to represent empowerment, but whether it actually does is debatable. However, one thing we do know is that it is guaranteed to grab headlines. For example, the cover art for Rihanna's 2012 album Unapologetic stirred controversy because it showed her topless with words such as side effects, love, victory, and diamonds. Fast forward to 2018 and British all-female group Little Mix has released a photo, on Wednesday actually, in which they pose naked with insults scrawled over their bodies to promote their new album LM5, and in particular their new song Strip. Then on Saturday, dancehall artist Spice popped up on social media with a nude picture of herself with the names of her songs scrawled all over her body. And on a sad note, Norris Ware, a A member of the Jamaicans, the rocksteady group that won the 1967 festival song competition with Baba Boom, died in Port St. Lucie, Florida on Friday. Faye Weir, his wife of over 50 years, reportedly told Observer Online that he died from a blood clot